Yo everyone, welcome back to another match. We have Grenaboz versus TriscuitSR in Division C, and this is let me check, a 2-1 match, which means that whoever wins this match is gonna advance to the bracket stage, and whoever loses this match, they have another chance to get into the bracket stage next week. So yeah, definitely no eliminations here. Yeah, also important to note, Grenaboz is on Switch 1 and Triscuit is on Switch 2. So Grenaboz is gonna have 51 seconds removed from his final time if we need that. So yeah, even if it might look like Triscuit is ahead, he might not actually be. Depends on how much, because Switch 2 has better loads than Switch 1. Yeah, I am commentating alone right now, but yeah, it's gonna be fine. And I'm pretty sure both runners are gonna start up any moment now. Yeah, they're going back. They both set up the STA, so definitely gonna get the seed, as I think most people are gonna do in Division C. Yeah, but there can still be some route changes. Like I've seen some people do platform clip and some not doing it. So we're gonna have to see. I don't really remember what these runners were going for in the past races. Yeah, we also got Grenaboz with the him pronoun singular. He's just him. They've started movement and cap. Yeah, like almost every match might not be really big difference in the first couple of minutes, unless something tragic happens to one of them. Yeah, both going for the first person strat. I'm gonna head into frog room. No hydrophobia. That makes sense. Yeah, still pretty much tied. Both doing the like regular jump at the end with the frog. Okay, Triscuit's getting left side while Grenaboz isn't even going for it. So saved some time there. Okay, Grenaboz also taking damage on topper. So yeah, Triscuit is gonna be a little bit ahead here out of cap. Just a few seconds. Let's see if we can see the live stats whenever they split. Yeah, it's only cap. There's still a lot that can happen. They pretty much got the whole game in front of them. We do have live data from Grenaboz. It doesn't look like that for Triscuit, unless I can look at the race room and see if there's anything there. Yeah, it actually does show on the run, but not on the stat sheet. But that's fine. Yeah, Grenaboz is 2 seconds behind out of cap, but okay, I wasn't looking for a second. Something happened, and they're pretty much... Actually, no. I feel like they got closer. Okay, yeah, either way, still a small difference. Oh, Grenaboz falling in the water. That's really unfortunate time loss. Tried to go up there next to the bridge, but he got a weird like downwards wall jump, so he fell back in the water. Yeah, Triscuit got Dino Skip, same with Grenaboz it looks like. Yeah. Also Triscuit is using Joy-Cons. As we can see he's down throwing, like he's doing a down throw to capture the golden chain chomp. Saving a couple frames per hit, but yeah, there might be some other areas where down throws can save time. There aren't really a lot, but I can think of a few. Right. Triscuit gonna be decently ahead actually, considering it's only Cascade. Just because Grenaboz made that mistake at the bridge. Alright. Both should be opting for the Cliff Moon. I haven't seen any chest within the whole tourney yet. I think it's gonna be a while until we see those. Right. Triscuit looks like he's gonna get a 540. At least according to the restream. Yeah, 540 from Triscuit and 549 from Grenaboz. So Triscuit is 9 seconds ahead. It's still not a huge amount. You can definitely come back from that. And both are gonna be heading to sand now, where they're definitely gonna plant the seed. I don't know about platform flip though. My guess is probably not. Okay, Triscuit's going for a little bit safer movement. But he should be getting the bird here, yeah. Same with Grenaboz. Got slightly faster movement up to the overlooking. And yeah, that both should be making their DSTA window. If you do normal town, there is a decently big window for error in which you can still get DSTA. Yeah, and they both got it. So yeah, apart from that mistake in Cascade, there hasn't really been a lot of things that went wrong on either runner's end. Let's see if they're both gonna go for Sand Ram. A nice movement there from Triscuit with a up throw roll cancel up to the moon. That's pretty clean. And Triscuit is going for Jam as well. It looks good, but Grenaboz bonked on the top of the archway, so he's losing even more time. And Triscuit actually did hit Jam. Not going for platform flip though. He's already getting the crate moon. And Grenaboz is going for Jam as well. But oh, that was pretty late moon grab. Not sure. Okay, it does still work. That is actually kind of surprising. But it's good for Grenaboz, as he's gonna need a few more time saves now. And Triscuit is going for reverse Jaxi. That is pretty unexpected, I'm not gonna lie, but that's pretty good move, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna save time with that if he gets the bullet bill minute to hit the block. Yeah, very clean. So yeah, Triscuit's definitely gonna be decently ahead out of sand as well. Grenaboz now going for regular Jaxi skip. And yeah, that looks very good, very nicely lined up. Getting the coin chest as well. They both should be fine on coins, I think. Yeah, both have over 100. Let's look. Okay, oh, okay, just get messing up a little bit on the notes. Smith were not quite hitting one of the notes, but it wasn't a really big mistake. And Triscuit getting a gold here in sand. GG's. It was pretty clean overall. Yeah, it might even be best exit, because I think the cap and cascade were also pretty clean, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, it is a best exit from Triscuit. So yeah, he's on pretty good pace here in early game. Grenaboz is a little bit behind. It's a 23-second difference right now. I don't really know. I don't think we're gonna see a leg clip here. Oh. Okay, Triscuit taking a dip into the water there. But he backed it up pretty quickly. So not really a huge deal, but it's something for Grenaboz to like take the opportunity to catch up. And Triscuit is actually going for a leg clip. Not on the first try. See, I don't think he's saving time with that anymore, sadly. Yeah, gets it now. Oh no, that is really unfortunate. He fell down from out of bounds. Grenaboz is getting the Gypsy Crossing move now, and now they're pretty much tied. Triscuit still has to fight Rango now. It's faster to just fight Rango when you fall down there like that, but that is really unfortunate. So you do have to land like half out of bounds there to get the ground pound jump for leg clip. And Triscuit was just slightly too far on the outside, so he just fell all the way down. And yeah, at that point it's just faster to fight Rango. But he's still ahead. Grenaboz had a slight slip up there on the jump up to the Rango Arena. But most of his lead is gone now. Yeah, both the other commentators for this match had something happen that made them not be able to be here, but I think it's fine. I didn't really check Triscuit's Lake Lope. I think he's around 10 seconds ahead still. Yeah, I think Pro, he also told me he has to leave. That's at least someone that I like really know is able to be here. It's fine though. Yeah. Both heading to Wooded now, which can also be a really big lead change opportunity. But just getting a pretty clean beginning here. And Grenaboz missing the bunny. It's gonna have to back it up. Yeah, just spin throw diving onto the bunny. It's a pretty consistent backup. Didn't end up losing that much time. It looks like Triscuit is going for the tree route, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna attempt nut flip too. So if you do get the tree first most of the time, you also do nut flip. And same goes for Grenaboz actually. That's pretty rare. I haven't seen a lot of Div C matches where both people do nut flip, but here we have one. Let's see if it works out for Triscuit. Oh, he's bonking on the way down. But yeah, should be able to make it back up. And that looks good, I think. Yeah, Triscuit hitting nut flip. Let's look at Grenaboz. Cathro looked a bit early, but I think that's still fine. Yeah. Oh, but Triscuit landed inbounds. Right. He did it so fast. Was that intentional, maybe? Wait, Max, yeah, you did predict it. But I've never... That is interesting. Is that... I feel like if you learn nut clip, it's not really that hard to also learn the out of bounds movement and just take the time save. But I guess that's what Triscuit just decided to do. I think that makes Grenaboz actually pull ahead here once Triscuit gets the story moon. Because Triscuit skipped the moon that you get out of bounds from that clip. Grenaboz did get that moon, so Grenaboz doesn't have to do the story moon, but Triscuit does. Yeah, it was intentional. That's interesting. I think I also saw you doing it in the last race that I commentated. I commentated one of your races. Oh no, Grena was dying on the way to Flower Road skip. Hope he has a checkpoint activated, because otherwise that would be pretty detrimental, but he does have the checkpoint. So it could have been a bigger time loss, but that is definitely not what you want. So, sadly unable to take advantage of the nut clip time save that he would have had. Yeah, that dive onto the fence can be... It's a pretty tight dive. As ideally you want to land on top of the fence and not overshoot it, but if you undershoot it, that's even worse. Okay, Triscuit going for Speward. See, okay, when I was recapturing the upper there, I don't really know what happened. Maybe just his dive didn't come out. But Grenaboz is actually going for Spearless. So another small route difference they have. If he gets a clean Flooded Pipes Barbarian, he can save a little bit of time over Triscuit. He had 4 seconds. I don't really know how much slower Spiritless is, but 4 seconds sounds reasonable, I think. Oh yeah, Grena has to do Spiritless. What did I forgot? Because he doesn't have the Story Moon, right? I mean, I guess the Nutclip route kind of goes with Spiritless, so that might be another reason why Triskid decides to not go for the out of bounds movement. I didn't even think about that. Triskid getting a 1943 wooded exit. Grenaboz is a little bit behind. I think at the end Triskid's lead did get bigger. 1958, so 15 seconds. Triskid caught up by 5 seconds. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure if Grenaboz didn't die, he would definitely be ahead. Oh, wait, what was that? Was he too close to Bowser, maybe? Triskid, he did get the fast step and then took damage from Bowser. He still didn't get the time save, sadly. Too high. Might be. He dove into Bowser. Grenaboz did get the first fast hit. And almost missing the second one, but still getting it. Triskid's gonna finish up Cloud now, and Grenaboz is not really far behind. And Triskid also does have this switch 2 time save, which is kind of starting to pile up by now. Triskid starting out lost here. The cap return jump meme tree and landing on the top platform, very nice. Yeah, just clean movement to the first moon. Let's see if Grenaboz gets it too. Yeah. Oh no, Triskid! They're not quite dying, but falling down. That was a pretty good backup, but still definitely lost some time there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Grenaboz is ahead now with Triskid making that mistake. Because of the switch 2 loads. Triskid isn't actually as far ahead as he is in the video. Oh, okay. Grenaboz also taking a death here. The platform cycle did not line up very well for him. That's really unfortunate. I'm just gonna go for the backup meme tree. I don't really know what it's actually called. I heard baby meme tree. I don't know how real that name is. Yeah, good backup, but he's still definitely losing a lot of time. Yeah, just deciding not to go for the cage triple, instead heading for Stone Cage Moon and the Bridge Moon. Makes it up and is now even further ahead out of Lost. I feel like so far it's been a lot of Triscuit is ahead in the beginning, Grenaboz catches up slightly and then makes a big mistake and falls behind again, which has happened in Wooded and Lost, which is pretty unfortunate. Sad a few opportunities to catch up, but loses more time after that. But yeah, there's still a lot that can happen. I think this is the biggest difference we've had so far. Triscuit got a 23:47 last exit. Grenaboz got a 24:15, so it's around 30 seconds rounded. Yeah, that's true. He at least didn't get kleptoed, which would have been even worse than dying. Because I think he bonked on the, like, above the poison. And if he fell on that tree there, he would have gotten kleptoed. Also, Triscuit falling down there, way to Goomba jump, but he knows the backup to, yeah, go back up faster on the jumping off of the billboards. Grenaboz was able to catch up a little bit, not falling down. He isn't actually too far behind. I feel like they're still pretty close if you count for the load differences. Okay, Triscuit starting out mech now. Or, not mech. The Mecha Wiggler. Not going for Giggler. Grenaboz also going to the Wiggler now. Oh, that is really... I hate when you just take damage there while the Wiggler is just running past you. That doesn't really make sense in my head. Oh, welcome back, Smiley. Okay, that looked really interesting, but just getting a clean 2-cycle. Let's hope the same happens to Grenaboz. The fireballs are giving Grenaboz a hard time here, but I think it... Oh no! Oh no! Grenaboz getting 3-cycled and is on 1 HP. The hitboxes are so weird sometimes on the Wiggler. Because it definitely looked like he hit that last segment, but I guess he barely didn't, or there was like some overlap on the Wiggler and he didn't actually hit it. Okay. But make sure to shoot all of the fireballs first, just making sure you don't die first and then just taking care of the Wiggler. And Triscuit also doing the RC car movement. That was a pretty fast RC car. And Triscuit is quite far ahead by now. I have no idea what Nintendo intended you to do there. There are so many random things about the Wiggler make me not really sure whether or not the 2-cycle is intended. Yeah, the Wiggler switches like which wall he goes on after the second cycle. But then also I don't understand why the Wiggler stops moving if you shoot the last fireball. I have no idea. It all is really random to me. Yeah. Triscuit is also going for the musician's route, and I assume Grenaboz will be doing the same. I'm gonna go for the Girder Moon first. Yeah, he's doing musicians too. That makes a lot of sense. Capturing both the poles, which I think capturing that second pole isn't faster, but it's probably really close. And you have less chance of bonking, like on the way to Pauline. Just gonna go for the Dizzying Heights now. Make sure the camera's turned down so the moon gets loaded in early. And also gets the hint art, making sure he has enough coins for the snow shop. It's gonna have to do the same. And Grenaboz is turning off the camera. Okay. I always get scared when people don't turn off the camera there. But yeah, Triscuit is already leaving Metro. So I think now definitely even with the switch to time save, Triscuit would be ahead now. He got a 31.52. Oh no, 31.53 Metro exit on his splits. Grenaboz is around 1.5 minutes mad, or just 1 minute. I'm not sure. Probably something in between that. It's actually less than 1 minute. Okay, Triscuit starting out snow now, on the way to Captain Toad. Destroying his entire house. It's gonna leave him in the cold, open weather. Not sure if we're gonna see any snow gems here. I could imagine it. But Triscuit making falling down on the way to the first moon, baking it up pretty quickly. Okay, Triscuit is going for Snow Jam. He skipped the shop and leaves it for the end. Also going for Snow Clip, but I don't think that clip. Yeah. That didn't really look right. Grenaboz also gonna head to Shiveria now. See if he's gonna go for Snow Jam as well. Save some time here on Triscuit by not falling down. And he's also going for Snow Jam. So we're gonna see 2 Snow Jam attempts. Hopefully not more than 2. No ICCs either, sadly. Grenaboz also not even going for the snow clip, which makes sense. It's not really a big time save. Triscuit did miss it as well, so it doesn't make him be at a disadvantage. We could still see reverse ICC, but Triscuit's not doing it. Having a little bit of trouble placing the Goombas down. Didn't really lose a lot of time. It's gonna get the Story Moon now. And then we're gonna see Snow Jam pretty soon. Oh, Grena having a little bit of trouble getting into the pipe. And also taking damage from the Goomba. It's gonna have to tank the damage refill. Alright, let's pray for Triscuit. Making sure it's set up. And getting it first try, very nice. Yeah, you spoiled us. The chat message appeared before you hit it. But it could have also been sarcastic. I was actually not sure if he hit it or not, even though you said it's free. He could have hit the checkpoint and fallen down. I wonder where we've seen that before. Okay, Grena was getting it too. Yeah, there's no one's ever gonna do that. Surely. I feel like I'm not gonna forget that match for quite a while. The one was so entertaining. Ooh, just going for really fancy movement for no reason. Triple jump into the what's it called, Jetstream Moon area. I've never seen someone do a triple jump there, but it worked out. Yeah, I've that is actually, I don't think that's the first time I've seen that in the tournament. I think Noob did that too. Ogana was falling down the way to the first moon. I'm falling down again. So Wall is not being nice to him. Okay, there we go. Also pretty clean jet stream movement from Grenaboz. I feel like that is one of the hardest parts in Seaside to get consistent at. Triscuit also getting fish clip shaking on the way down. I don't know if that was intentional or if that makes any difference. It probably doesn't. Yeah, no real. I think Triscuit did also fall down near the first moon at the beginning. I mean, that is correct, but if you don't get it, that's. I mean, I guess it doesn't really lose a lot of time if you don't get it. Yeah, Triscuit going to luncheon now. Grenaboz taking damage on the kelp. Yeah, this is Switch 1 versus Switch 2. But it's gonna be adjusted at the end. Triscuit going for Swall Triple, but his triple jump didn't come out. He hit the wall before the triple jump, also not getting it second try, and just opting for the easier method. Grenaboz also heading into luncheon now. I think Triscuit should still be ahead. Oh. Okay, that was a good backup, but just Triscuit fell down on the way to Fjord. But he does know the Dar heart in the red beans. If you take damage there before Fjord, you can get one of those hearts to make sure the damage refill isn't there. Because it was lose around 2 seconds otherwise. Hey, what am I supposed to say? Did I miss something? Oh, Triscuit also doing really fancy movement in the magma sub area. I'm getting it too. Oh, yeah. I mean, even with that, I'm pretty sure he's still ahead. There was well over a minute of a lead, I think. Actually, let me check. Triscuit was a minute and 17 seconds ahead out of Seaside. Also, Grenaboz, I saw it for a split second, but he had Mario in the cutscene. It is huge. I haven't seen that in any match before. I don't know if it's happened in one that I didn't watch. but that is a base strat, if you can call it that. But you've done it twice. That's a pretty good rate. I feel like Grenaboz is definitely having a cleaner luncheon so far, as I saw Triscuit making a few mistakes. Oh wait, did Triscuit go for Pudubules in his previous races? I don't know if it was him. Let's see if he's gonna... Okay, he's using the Pudubu. Not going for the jump though. Oh, what happened to Grenaboz? I didn't see that. He dived down into the lava. I guess it didn't lose a huge amount. Was also able to grab the checkpoint to not have the damage refill. And that was a pretty fast cheese from Triscuit, but he took damage on the spiny. And falls into the lava. Still not bad overall. You can definitely lose more time to breaking the correct block and then taking damage. Yeah, Grenaboz taking a block too. They're both I don't think either of them are having a really great luncheon right now. But I still think Grenaboz is saving time. Triscuit's gonna get the multi-move now. Shit, I don't know if Grena is saving time. Maybe he's not. I was messing up the spin pounds and then taking damage on the spiny. Yeah, they've both had some time losses in luncheon, but it is a pretty hard split. Triscuit's gonna have a 47-16, I think. 47-16 from Triscuit. I don't really know any luncheon paces. I can only tell once they globe. Yeah, Triscuit is still pretty far ahead. I think even with time conversion. Grena's getting a opening the door. I think if 48-16, I'm not sure. So it's pretty much exactly a minute apart. So Grenaboz did actually save some time in luncheon, just a few seconds. This is actually really close if you consider the loading times. Can still go either way, even though it might not look like it. And now that we're in Rune, there's not really anything special going on. Can take the time to do some shoutouts for all the people involved. First of all, thank you to our two runners, Grenaboz and TriscuitSR. I think if we do exclamation point runners, we can see both of their Twitch. So go follow them. Also shoutouts to our Restreamer, Smuddy. There we go. Yeah, thank you for restreaming the match, just a lot of matches in general. And shoutouts to our statistician for this match, which is Lucine. Yeah, definitely go follow all of them on Twitch. They're being a great help for the tournament overall, not just for this match, but also for a lot of other matches. Oh, we don't have a stats for this match, but shout out to Lucine anyway. Shout out in advance to whoever is gonna end up doing the stats for this race. And yeah, there's also me. Shout out to myself, I guess, for commentating. And also shoutouts to Dansta and all of the other organizers for making all of this possible in the first place. Has definitely been a great tourney so far, in my opinion. Nobody wanted to do it. Oh no. I mean, someone's gonna have to do it. But we can figure that out. Triscuit is in Bowser's now. Grenaboz is grabbing the multi-moon. A statistician does, we have a stat sheet for all the divisions, and we keep track of all of the times they get per split in their race and all of the strats they do. We have a couple strats throughout the run that we track, and if someone, how do I explain it? It just tracks how consistent each player is at any given strat. It's a pretty interesting sheet, in my opinion. It's really fun to look at. Yeah, if you type exclamation point div C, you can see the stat sheet for this division. There are a lot of things to look at, more than I just mentioned. Yeah, I guess also shoutouts to Matze for setting up the whole stat sheet and doing all the Google Sheet formulas and stuff that I'm not understanding, but it's greatly appreciated. I'm pretty sure they both didn't do Bird Jam, so they're gonna head for crates. And Triscuit also doing full charts, which makes sense at this level. Grenaboz gonna go for the shards now too. I think Triscuit got a pretty clean shards other than missing the bomb cycle at the end. Also not gonna go for Bowser Jam, but just getting that moon from the other side. Oh, that was a that was a scary dive. That dive is pretty weird. If you want to dive straight up out of the wire, to go right next to the other wire, you have to hold down a little bit. And if you hold too far down, or if you dive too late while holding down, you can dive off the edge. Just get taking damage on one of the bombs. I'm still not sure whether it's worth it to grab the checkpoint between the fights if you take damage. Because I feel like most of the time you just lose more time than you save. Okay, well, with the down throw it's definitely easier to save time. Grenaboz also doing Harriet now. It looks like... Okay, no. It looked like he was going for Tsar Bomba for a second. But I didn't end up going for it. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what fight you're more likely to take damage at. Ideally, you don't take damage at all. But yeah. If you do take damage in one of the fights, you can get the checkpoint in between. To skip the damage refill. Okay, just get going for crates movement. And doing the... That's an interesting way of doing that. I actually really like that. Doing the triple jump out of a cap bounce. Oh, 4 seconds bunny skull too from Triscuit. GG's on that. It's gonna go for mech now. And is also going for birdless. But falling down there. I guess that is still the best spot you can fall down at. We're not quite making it up with a backflip, but now getting it. Okay, a little bit of a sloppy climb, but still worked out. Missing the topper bubble, but also still worked out. He landed on the other platform. And Grenaboz dying on the way to the Pokio. That is gonna make it really hard for him to catch up now. I guess he did grab the checkpoint, so he didn't lose as much time as he could have. I'm actually surprised it didn't look like it lost a huge amount. I mean, it did lose quite a bit, but considering it's a death in Bowser's, that's pretty minimal. That's still not great for him. Triscuit finishing up the mech fight here. I didn't really see what strat he was going for. I didn't see if he did TA or not, because I was looking at the other screen. Well, sorry about that. And let's see what Grenaboz does here. He can save some time on the climb, which he did. That was really clean. He's almost not really making the death matter too much. I still think that death lost more than what Triscuit did on the climb. Okay, and it looks like Rena is going for TA Target acquired. Oh, okay, spin pounding on the Harriet bubble too early. And let's see. He is getting it, very nice. So I'm pretty sure they can definitely still both win. Triscuit is getting 58, 57 Bowser's exit. I assume he's probably around just over a minute ahead, which means actually he is around 20 seconds ahead because of the loads. Wait, yeah, like 10 to 20 seconds or something like that. I don't know, just by pure estimation. I can look at the Grenaboz Bowser's exit pretty soon. We can tell more exactly. Pretty good first vector from Triscuit. They're getting both the rocket flowers, about to do Mooncave skip. And bouncing on the binoculars too, why not? Falling down before jumping up to the Sphinx. He's going for a one wall jump and missing it, oh no. Yeah, just gonna head for regular two wall jump, but messing that up too. That is quite some time lost. Okay, gets a third try. Yeah, now I'm even less sure what the difference is. Let me check the Bowser's exits. Triscuit got 58.53 and Grenaboz got a 100.11. So it was over a minute. I don't know. I still don't know. We're gonna have to just look at their final times. This is still really close. See if Grenaboz can take advantage of the time save here. Looks like he's going for two wall jump, yep. Getting it first try. Yeah, 27 seconds apart with considering notes at the start of Moon. But now that Triscuit messed up Mooncave Skip twice, I don't think it lost that much time. Like it lost less than 27. But it's still not over yet. Okay, Triscuit, pretty sure he got all the fast hits. I didn't see anything bad happen to him in the fight. It's gonna go into escape now. And I mean, I did say that can. Oh, Grenaboz messing up the second fast hit. And I think if Triscuit doesn't mess up anything and escape badly, that is gonna make Triscuit win here. I mean, even if Grenaboz didn't mess up the fast hit, it would have still probably been really hard to win for him. Triscuit going into the 2D section. Maybe going for 2D skip, I'm not sure. Yes, he is. Gets it second try. Right. Grenaboz also going into escape now. Skipping the cutscene slightly too early. Okay, Triscuit in pillars now. Pretty sure he should be just ahead here. Got a good early pillar, good second pillar. Okay, that was unfortunate. Both some of the fireballs hit the other rocks that are falling down. But yeah, overall pretty good pillars. So that should be the win for Triscuit. Let's see what his final time is. Should be I don't know. I didn't look. 104.37. GG's to Triscuit. Yeah, definitely winning here. Yeah, that was a pretty clean pillars. That was definitely pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna let Grenaboz also finish. Also just pillars left for him. Okay, the final time is a bit different on Triscuit splits, but not really gonna make a difference in the outcome. Grenaboz also finishing up the run now, getting a high 105. Should be 105.44 according to the Restreamer. GG's to Grenaboz, also to Triscuit again, to both runners. And GG's to Triscuit for winning the match and advancing to the bracket stage. Grenaboz still has the opportunity to win his next race next week. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. GG's.
Thanks.
How are you feeling?
Oh, my movement felt so bad today. I don't know what it was. And I still got a mid 104. That's actually not even bad.
Yeah, that's not too far off your PB.
Yeah. Within a minute, so.
Yeah. I feel like it was a pretty clean run overall. I mean, there were a couple bigger mistakes, but not really anything that lost too much time.
It was really just a late clip that was a big mistake, and I guess mech.
Oh, yeah.
But.
Yeah, pretty clean overall.
Yeah.
Grenaboz
And
not
Moon,
doing
oh
too
yeah,
well.
Moon skipped. That's why I lost 15 in Moon.
Oh, yeah. That actually made me unsure whether you win or not, but it was still not enough for Grenaboz.
I mean, I had to keep it interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's always pretty interesting with the Switch 1 and Switch 2 matches.
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
I don't have pillar stats, but I'm pretty sure that was pretty easily my best pillars ever.
Yeah, that looked pretty good. Like, that early pillar especially, I feel like, was pretty good.
Yeah. And 8 seconds in gold is always nice. 4 in sand, 4 in bunnies.
Oh yeah, you golded 2 splits as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, pretty good. Do you have anything else you want to say? Grenaboz not doing the interview,
No.
so...
I
yeah.
don't have anything else.
Alright, then GG's again, and thank you for playing.
Thank you.
And yeah, gonna wrap things up here. We have another match coming up in around 20 minutes. Electric Hoodie versus Gustin, so make sure to be there for that. And other than that, there don't really have anything else to say, so gonna see you later. Goodbye.